everybody? We got Michigan Panthers here. We have Kai Nakua, Bryce Perkins, and head coach Mike Nolan available. Coach, you want to open with a statement?
Yeah, fine. Sure. Well, first I want to say that I thought that from a competitive standpoint, I thought it was a pretty evenly matched ball game, the two teams. Both teams continued to play extremely hard throughout the game with the adversity that both teams faced. We faced this team in 3 more weeks. So the one thing about the game I thought was difficult for us anyhow was kind of knowing about their offense because we hadn't really seen it much yet. But anyhow, I thought our guys did a very good job of playing them and adjusting as the game went along. There were some situations in the game from an officiating standpoint I thought were great. I'm glad they occurred. We had the 4th and 12, we had the challenge, we had several things, and I only bring that up because I think that's an exciting part of our game, and I really enjoyed that part of it. Now, I didn't like looking at the scoreboard and knowing that we're up 20 to whatever it was, and then thinking, as far as we're 20-6, and thinking, for all that work, they could come back in one score and tie this doggone thing up or go ahead. But that didn't happen, so that was good on our side. But anyhow, that was good. Well, like I said, well-fought game. We'll play them again in a few weeks, and that'll be another good game.
We'll open up to questions in the room for our team. Anybody in the room?
Okay. Yes, sir.
Were you guys prepared for the 2 quarterback duo that Memphis was throwing out with you guys?
We anticipated it, yes. But again, not seeing the whole offense other than just a couple scrimmages that we had, it's hard to really sink your teeth into much. I thought our guys did a good job of just playing our game and playing within what we do, and they did a great job with that. But anyhow, both the quarterbacks we've known in the past, obviously EJ was part of our squad, so everybody knows he's very capable, very good quarterback. We've played Williams several times. We played him 3 times 2 years ago in the USFL, twice during the season, and then in a playoff game. He beat us all 3 times. Then last year we played him as well. So we've had a lot of experience with both quarterbacks, and they're both very good, very capable. Like I said, they both could be on our squad, and obviously EJ for sure. But Williams was a free agent for a while there, and we talked at length about him. So anyhow, we did anticipate it, but it didn't change much of the plan.
Anybody else in the room? We'll go to the folks on Zoom. We're going to start with Mike Mueller. Mike, feel free to unmute yourself.
Can you hear me?
Yep, gotcha.
All right. Coach, thanks for taking the time to do this. I noticed last year the team really struggled with the conversion attempts, whether they're 1, 2, or 3 point conversions. You guys did really well today, 2 of 3, almost 3 of 3. Was that something that was a major focus during the off season, or is it just something that it kind of comes together on its own?
Well, typically you set up the amount of situations that you do based on the prior year, but that is a situation that you bring up right there that we added 2 plays to our weekly schedule that were in the 2-point area. Obviously today's were just 1-point tries, but we did add a couple 2-point tries. Did not occur today, but because, like I said, because of the situations last year that didn't come up as often, we added some in our weekly. But again, it didn't show in any way today's game.
Thanks, Coach.
Next, we'll go to Oscar. Oscar, feel free to unmute yourself.
Thank you very much. The first one to Coach Mike Nolan. Coach, this game is an example about the parity, the equal in the level of the UFL teams. Did you agree with that?
Oscar.
Parity.
Parity with 2 teams?
Yeah.
Did I think there's what? Oh, for sure. Looked at every opportunity to win the game at the end. The defense stepped up, did a nice job. We ran the ball well on offense, I thought. We did a lot of good things on both sides of the ball, but I thought it was a fairly evenly matched game, without question. I mean, the score alone would tell you that, because obviously it looks like we were ahead, but without that was because of Kai's interception at the end. It kind of made it look like it was more of a one-sided game than it was.
Okay, perfect. And the second one for Kai Nakua. What means to you this moment, this play in the beginning of the new season?
What was the question?
How big of a play was this for you at the beginning of the season?
The play was huge. As a defense, we're on the field and we're looking to close out the game. We go through situations like this every day in practice, and last year, I know on my side too, it was kind of giving up a couple, big plays that we needed to close out the game. So just, focused in on that last drive and wanted to make a play for my team.
Next, we'll go to Joel Saberstein.
Hey, Coach, this is Joel from WDIV. A few times today, like in big moments, the touchdown from Bryce, that's coming off of a broken play early on in the game. You get the touchdown from Kai when you need it at the end. What do those moments teach you about how this team handles adversity so early on?
Well, you brought up Bryce to begin with. Look, Bryce made some plays today that were, it's the touchdown, and then to come back with the 2-point. And then on the 4th and 1, I don't know if you remember that play, but again, if he doesn't extend rolling off the pile there and get that, that's a problem for us, because now our defense is back on the field after having been out there for a long drive right before that. So I thought there were some extra effort things that Bryce did in today's game that made a huge difference as far as the ball game turned out, the way it turned out.
Next, we'll go to Avion Plummer.
Thank you. Thank you, Coach. Congratulations on the win. I want you to talk about your front seven today as they were flying around, stopping the run. I believe you guys held the Memphis Showboats to under 70 yards rushing today. Was there something you was preaching throughout the week to stop the run first and then focus on the pass, or what was your philosophy for today's game?
Look, I think we have a very good defense from a personnel standpoint. Our scheme is fine, but we don't get lost in it. We put most of the ownership on the players and what they do. I think we have a very good front seven as well as secondary. Got very good experience on the back end. Obviously, Kai at strong safety, but we added Trey Tarpley at the free safety position. At the corner spot, we have a couple young guys, but I think they're really good. But anyhow, overall on defense, really the credit goes to the players. I think our front guys do a great job. Now we bring the safety down quite a bit, whether it's Kai or whether it's Trey down into the box to help on the run. But overall, it's a real good group. I think they play very well together. And so whatever success we have, whether it's against the run or against the pass, I think it's really just the fact that these guys play together very well. And some of them have been playing together for a couple of years, 2 or 3 years now. So that helps us a lot.
Next, we'll go to David McDonald.
Hi, Coach Nolan. Congratulations on the win today. I wanted to talk about this is year 2 of Bryce Perkins and Marcel working together in this offense. Can you talk about the development of their relationship and also how Bryce looked out there for the first game of the season?
Can I defer that to Bryce? I'd much rather have Bryce answer that question.
Yeah. So year 2, definitely getting used to and understanding exactly how Coach Marcel wants to call and dial up things, and he does a great job at feel, in the game, first quarter, second quarter, third quarter, fourth quarter, how to attack different defenses, what we're doing good, well, what we're struggling on, and being able to manage that. So for us, he makes the quarterback's job easy by just allowing us to go out there and make our reads. We make our reads, then there should be a throw or a run, that's always available to us. So just more comfortable, especially with the guys too as well. I think everybody did a great job. The line did a fantastic job. When it counted, they made the plays, happen. So, it definitely wasn't an easy task. I think we did a great job offensively of just going out there and answering the call. And Marcel did a great job of, managing and dialing up plays.
Got a couple more questions. We'll go to Mike Mueller again.
Thanks. This question is for Kai. Both you and your brother got a touchdown today. I'm just wondering, has that ever happened before for you guys, like in high school or anything like that?
No, Samson. We didn't go to the same high school, so this is the first time this has happened for us, and that was pretty exciting. And our oldest brother was here too. Hopefully, he got a good video of both of our touchdowns.
Nice.
Bryce, this came from a text message. Just talk about your touchdown run. Just kind of get everything going, and then how that kind of propelled your day.
Yeah, I think it was 4th down, kind of just a broken play, and down there it's a battle of who wants it more, and 4th down, got to leave it all out, and first thing that goes is tackling. You don't tackle all off season in camp, so when you get out there, they got to prove that they can make the tackle, and when you're that close to the end zone, just any extra effort can help and get you there, and it was just determination, to be able to get a score and go up too, go up 10 to, I think, 3 or 10-0.
Cool. Awesome. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. Thank you to the media in attendance and the media on Zoom. That'll wrap up Michigan Panthers media availability. Appreciate you guys.
Thank you guys.
Thank you all.
That's it.
Thank you.
I'm gonna take that.